Trigger warning, honesty. Guess what I just watched? Try to make you sexually aroused by 11-year-olds.
I'll say it's not bad at it.
Let's talk about this Map who posted a review online. He has a channel with a little over 2K subscribers, so he is a monetized creator. He posted his review on CUTIES, and as of the time that I saw his video, the ratio of like to dislike was incredible. People are not taking his video very well, but you're gonna see why. This is the result of Netflix putting this disgusting movie out there.
CUTIES is a film that Netflix just bought from director Maimouna Doucouré. She's a French woman. This film does try to make you sexually aroused by 11-year-olds.
Even though this director had a completely different idea of what this movie was going to spark, she completely missed the mark that we have many people like that out there who will look at this movie as what he's saying. I mean, he's wrong because that's not the point of the movie, but she could have got her point across many other ways rather than doing this of children. This is such a suggestive movie to invite people like this guy to talk this smack on YouTube and he still get monetized and make money out of it.
If you are concerned about people treating this as child pornography, there are probably thousands of people masturbating to this film as we speak. Yeah, as far as like sexy music videos go, it's not bad. I think that the film is roping you into the discussion of the of children by sexual children and by making you complicit in that, because the camera forces you to ogle these 11-year-old girls, to be forced to do something that you're uncomfortable with and to have to grapple with what role you're playing in the creation of the culture.
Yeah, he truly believes that this is a opportunity for the maps to come out and say, hey, here, we're starting to normalize this.
I don't know if you've ever heard of the app TikTok. There's some pretty interesting stuff on there that, you know, I've checked out, and I recommend you check it out.
Yeah, children, people like him check you out on TikTok. So be careful what you put out there. This gross dude is watching you.
So there's a scene where they're dancing on stage and there are these judges that are like frowning, or and like just people in the audience that are frowning. That's the only indication the film gives that this is odd or that they are overly sexualized.
It is pretty explicit what they're doing in the stage.
Almost to the point where it starts to feel surreal when they're like wiping their hands on their crotches. I think from the back, if memory serves. I'll have to watch it again and again and again.
What a scum of the earth. Whoever made this movie contributed to this disgusting behavior.
How do we... Children are horny. Little girls are horny and they want to express that.
No! God, please, no! No!
What the hell am I watching? Disgusting gross man.
So there are characters who ignore her sexuality, like her father. There's a scene where she tries to strip for her father.
His mind is so perverted that he is thinking that she is doing that scene for her father. And that's not her father. That is her cousin who she stole the phone from. But it was not her father, and she was just not stripping because she is horny. Like he thinks that, oh, children are horny. What an asshole.
Her great aunt and her mother basically do like this exorcism thing where they're trying to like cast her sexuality out of her.
It was not because of her. They were doing that because she was acting up. This scene happened after she stabbed another kid with a pencil. He is twisting all of these scenes into her sexuality. This had nothing to do with her perv.
So it kind of gives you this jumbled portrait of all the different ways that we respond to the sexuality of young girls. They're pretty hot. And you know, you can say whatever you want about me. It's not my fault. I didn't make them do that. They did that. That's the point. That's the whole point of the movie, is that you're supposed to be sitting there thinking, Look at the blonde one. You're supposed to be sitting there holding these two thoughts in your head, and one that these are kids, and the other that they're hot. The title, Cuties, it's a great title because we already as children.
I don't. Don't include me on your group.
When we tell a child that they're cute, we are telling them that they're attractive. And attractiveness is only one thing. It's attractiveness leads. The movie's not critiquing child stripper dance competitions. The movie's critiquing the way you look at and talk to and think about children. And it's not even telling you to change it necessarily, but just to be aware of it and the effects that it can have.
This is the way that this man sees this movie. And we've seen time and time again that this director was trying to say that it was a coming of age movie, which I think is bullshit. 11 years old is too young for coming of age, difficulty, social media, and all those things. And all he did on his little review was to throw in our faces or try to convince us that we are all maps. And this movie is just showing to us that we will feel and awake our mapness. Is this a word? Whatever. He's disgusting. This is crazy. I don't know how YouTube has this video up. I hope he's not making money out of it, but the damage is already done. He's already spreading this disgusting wording out there. He's already showing to people how disgusting he is. And I couldn't even finish his review. I couldn't even watch anymore. There is at least another 10 minutes of talking after this part that I just stopped. If you want to watch it, go for it. It's horrible. But overall, this movie could have got their whatever point across without the hyper of these kids. They could have done everything that they did in this movie without the dancing the way that these kids danced. They could have done everything the same without the dancing. It would have been just fine. Obviously, Netflix is super tone deaf. I am not going to say that the artwork from the original Minions artwork is good enough either, because once you watch the movie, you see that that scene comes from this little Amy girl stealing from her parents to purchase things at the mall with her friends, and that's where that scene comes from. I feel like that artwork was very misleading, showing the innocence and the fun of young girls, but they just had actually committed a crime, stealing, if you didn't get it. As for this guy, please YouTube, get this guy out of here. Don't give him the views. I want to know, what do you guys think about this movie? Did you guys watch Minions? If you watched the movie, comment down below, let me know what you think. If you didn't watch the movie, let me know down below, why didn't you watch the movie? I want to know. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now. Ring the bell button down below so you can get notified every time I post. My socials are in the description below, so follow me on my socials. Go to my Twitter, retweet my posts. I hope to see you in the next upload. Bye.